Hi, I'm Cara Horlock. I'm the Assistant Principal here at Godalming College, and my job is all about students. It's all about you. I lead a fantastic team of people who provide the resources for students to make the most out of their time at college. Is it straightforward? Is it always plain sailing? No, there are problems, but you know what? It's about how we help you to develop the resilience and how we help you to work through those problems. We've got personal tutors, senior tutors, health and wellbeing coordinator, learning support, careers department, counsellors. All of those resources are here to help you with your well-being, which is going to mean that you will be able to study and study well. So it is about you, it is about your future. It's about using all of the resources, including your parents, but rest assured, we're here for you and we'll only go to your parents if we need to. So come think about Godalming College. We're here to help you approach your future with confidence, with optimism, and the resources to really make a difference to your own life.
Hello, I'm Holly and I'm the Health and Wellbeing Coordinator at Godalming College. So to give you more of an idea about my role and what I do here, I am a registered nurse, so I work very closely with students, supporting them with medical conditions. I also provide first aid and work closely within the safeguarding team, so with the senior tutor team and learning support as well. In terms of kind of more generally, I support students to give information, advice and support around a wide range of health issues. So it could be supporting somebody with sleep difficulties. It could be, I run a weekly sexual health clinic so students can go and get confidential advice, and I do lots of work around mental health and wellbeing as well. So working with students to develop sort of coping skills to deal with feelings of stress and anxiety. We have a college counselling service that is based on site. They can offer students free confidential counselling. They work for the Valley Trust and they are all BACP accredited counsellors with many years of experience working with children and young people in educational settings. They work from our private counselling suites in college, and students can just self-refer, so it's a really easy referral process. And they will schedule sessions around a student's timetable, meaning that they won't miss any lessons. We also have a student assistance programme that can offer 24/7 telephone support to our students, and that could be for things like mental health. That is during college hours, but also outside of college hours and during the holidays as well. In terms of kind of what we do to promote health and wellbeing in college, I would say that health and wellbeing is really embedded in the culture here. So we all look out for each other, but also we operate an open door policy, so students can just come in and reach out and talk to us if they've got any concerns about their health in college. Throughout the year we run various wellbeing activities for students, so we have our regular Pets as Therapy dog who comes in every other week. We run tea and talk sessions, which is very sort of informal but encouraging students to integrate and meet each other. We run weekly lunchtime groups as well, where students can bring their lunch along, play some games and interact with other people. And more recently, students have requested a cinema club, so that is something that we are introducing, as well as access to our on-site gym, which is fully equipped. So for our annual Wellbeing Week, which we run every February, we run sort of extra wellbeing activities, so things like we have a sustainability day, we run extra creative sessions, it might be yoga, and our catering team as well sort of put on lots of different healthy foods for our students to try. We run a wellbeing fair during Wellbeing Week, and where we sort of invite lots of external organisations in to not only promote their services, but I think more importantly, interact, talk with our students, have important conversations and give them lots of information. So this can vary from representatives from the NHS, we've had mental health charities come in, and breast cancer and testicular cancer charities as well, sort of teaching students how to check themselves, encouraging them to check themselves, so really important topics. I think overall There is lots of different avenues of support here in college, and we would always encourage our students to reach out and seek help if they need it. We are all really approachable here and we all really want to help, so we encourage them to come and speak to us if they've got any issues or any concerns. And they can access more information and support via the Health and Wellbeing portal on Teams.
So there are 4 senior tutors at the college. I'm Jenny, I'm one of them.
And I'm Ryan, I'm another senior tutor.
So the role of the senior tutor is really to work around the students, seeing the student as an individual, but also as part of the whole college. So we tend to work with other tutors who we manage as senior tutors, and they might refer into us. We also work with the teachers who connect to us and might raise something that they are perhaps concerned about with the students. And our job is then essentially to support that student in whatever way is appropriate to them, and making sure that at every step we see them as an individual and work according to their needs.
Yeah, and I think we ultimately take the approach that we're not giving the students anything. What we're doing is trying to support them to build their resilience, to have a broader understanding of how they can help themselves. We're kind of showing them the door, they've got to walk through it. And I think a big part of what we do is working across the college, and we're sort of the people that create a blanket over the students to try and make sure that we've got all the bases covered. We're working with departments, we're working with other members of staff, sometimes with external agencies and parents, guardians, external support networks, to make sure that the students know that whatever the issue is, whatever they need help with, there is something that we can do to support them.
Absolutely. I think we work with lots of other members of the college, but as Ryan also said, we work with external agencies as well, because ultimately we are all safeguarding leads in the senior tutor team. There are other safeguarding leads in the college, so we work closely with Holly as our health and wellbeing coordinator as well. And sometimes we do need to work with external agencies. It may be that they actually contact us about a student and that's how we see the student. But as you said, Ryan, it's essentially about seeing every student and trying to support them in any way we can across all of the services that we offer, but also that external agencies offer too.
I think the thing we do the most is listen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important that really is, when a student comes to see one of the senior tutors or any of the pastoral team, our job is to listen to the student and then try to work with them to figure out strategies, no matter how seemingly small or big the issue is, because we as individuals can't solve anything or everything by ourselves. We have to work together as a team, we have to include other teams, and that sense of collaboration not only helps the student to recognise that there are lots of people who are willing to help them, but also I think it enables them to take a bit of ownership over the reason they've come to see us in the first place.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think one of the things that happens with students at college is they do become adults, they literally become adults, but also they become able to enter adulthood in a way that I think perhaps wouldn't happen so much in a school. We are that bridge between the school and the university, and a lot of what we do is, I think, confidence building and allowing students to kind of see their own resources that they already have, or to enable them to go that little bit further and see what they are able to do through that resilience and confidence building.
And I think it's also about working with the parents. You know, we do a lot of work with parents to support them as much as we support the students, because I think people underestimate how big the gap is from school to college. And if we can try and help facilitate the students to start to understand that next section of their lives, whether they have, you know, no matter what the issue is, no matter what they're struggling with, ultimately we can help them to figure out the best route for them, and a lot of the time that also includes the parents, and helping the parents to understand what teenagers are like and what their behaviour is like, and what they need, and how we can support them throughout whatever issues that may arise.
So really the message to students is that whatever the issue, please do just come and talk to us about it. It might be that you're struggling financially, it might be that you're struggling with something at college, it might be that you're struggling with something externally. Really the message is that nothing is too small, don't worry about coming to see us, and whatever it is will help you.
Yeah, talking is key, so our doors are always open.